Yo world, this is Fat Man DG1 coming to you all, and right now you're about to watch my basic, lovable, happy Wolverine video. This is my shout out to Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine, and a basic shout out to all the cast members, everybody that actually made that good movie. As I'm a fan of Wolverine, I hope you enjoy my video. I hope you subscribe, share with your friends, share with people you hate, share with people you love, whatever. This is Fat Man DG1 coming out. So everybody that's watching my video right now, thank you very much and enjoy. Peace. Alright, throughout Marvel history, and throughout when Marvel was being created, there were certain characters that were given films in the right time. When that first X-Men film came out, it was pretty good. They casted a pretty nice cast for the movie, and as a really fat geek at the time, I was geeking out because my cartoon that I never knew was a comic book at the time became a movie. And then I'm thinking it was going to be just like the cartoon show. But then again, it really wasn't, and now I have to always take away a bit from the comics, from the movies. But there's always one character I love growing up, and not just him, but other Marvel characters I still like now today. Wolverine. And just when we were teased with the coming soon Wolverine, and then the little haiku pictures of Wolverine and everybody else, and Yukio, and so on, the characters started to grow on film. So when the first Wolverine came out, X-Men Origins Wolverine, it was a pretty good movie. Now, don't take my word for it because you probably don't care for my word. The movie, to me, was inspiring. Alright, they messed up Deadpool. Who cares? Deadpool would have been like, hey, I got laser beams coming out of my house. I don't care. That's me. And I still got my swords. All he needed was guns, and I would have been Deadpool. The movie was still there. There was still intrigue in what you wanted. Alright, it wasn't so based on a full comic. But if they would have took something from the comic, the movie would have had an entire generation just going bonkers. Hugh Jackman may be too tall for the character, but he can crouch a little bit and break out the claws. And as the movie was progressing to the end, there was a little hint of, okay, here's where the X-Men starts. And then when they were told about a part 2, I was thinking, alright, the Wolverine is coming, and next thing I knew, he's dragged back to Japan. They didn't continue after X-Men Origins Wolverine, and they didn't go X-Men Origins 2 Wolverine. He goes to Japan. He becomes a Ronin, a samurai with no master. Then he's trained by his master. And then, he meets, Silver Samurai, Yukio, and all that, Harada and them. I'm like, but you're dragged back in this movie. So when the first trailer showed, I was pretty interested. I was like, yes. And then when pictures just keep leaking and leaking, like, look at all the pictures around me right now. When these pictures kept leaking onto the internet, it was wonderful to see the characters come to screen. Now, I may not know much about Yukio, is the love interest of Wolverine. I may not know much about Harada. Harada was supposed to be the Silver Samurai, but in this movie, he's not the Silver Samurai, but okay. But right now, there's a lot of characters. So now when Wolverine's dragged back to Japan, his old friend tells him, I'm dying, man. Yeah, so I'm dying. You saved my ass. If you never saved me, I would have been dead early. But now I own this company, and now I can take away your healing factor. And then have Viper in it. So Viper's in the movie, and for a lot of people, she's a good character. If whoever knows the Viper character, whoever can research her up real quick and come back and give me some heads into her. She's a good, psycho, crazy character. Oh my goodness, she's strong. She's excellent. She's a disease. She is what makes Wolverine in this movie, I think, lose the healing factor. And even though he's lost the will to fight because he killed Jean Grey in part 3, and the movie takes that certain step when he says, hey, let's not continue from Origins, let's continue from X-Men 3. So basically after X-Men Last Stand, Wolverine kills Jean Grey. Wolverine leaves the Xavier Institute and goes in the woods and hides for a bunch of years, only comes out for beer. So I'm like, okay. So you're basically running away from your problems. Wolverine has seen everyone he loves die and die again as this immortal. And as we find out in Old Man Logan, there's a price to pay when you have to rip the Hulk apart with your claws and fight with giant Venom T-Rexes. And no offense, Wolverine's lived a long time. And this movie takes an extent from who he has become to where he's ended up now. And then he's dragged back to Japan by a friend, and that just takes a long drive from it. I don't really like the storyline. I'm being dragged back. I'm not going back of my own free will. I'm being dragged back because a friend and I saved his ass once. alright, you know. And then also regret because I'm hiding in the woods because I killed Jean Grey. Okay, this movie's basically a million times better. But all these pictures, all the fans, and also when he was in South Korea, you know, he probably met Psy also, and then he had a big, like, there was a big outcoming for Wolverine. Like, they all just came out, they celebrated the Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's the character, and you know, it's pretty not so bad. I wanted them to take a different direction with the movie, not leaving it after Last Stand, and then him having to mope about Jean Grey. You know, Cyclops died. Hey, nobody realized Cyclops was obliterated. But okay, we're just gonna pretend he didn't just explode. We're just gonna pretend that. And alright, you did finish off Jean Grey. You know, that's your blood on your hands. And she was Dark Phoenix at the time. You can't really blame nobody for saying, hey, why is he why is he moping like a little girl? Punk bitch. That's not the Logan we love. But as the character produces, I respect that Hugh Jackman took on the character. I respect everybody else, all the actors. You're going to see me post all the actors' pictures here or here. I'll leave out their names because I really didn't have time to text all their names in, like, for real. I had time to actually put your names in. But if I do, you know, I'll remember you. I have other links in the other descriptions below of the other videos and other stuff about the Wolverine. You can already research it. As a lot of fans out there that have already seen the movie, right now it's basically like, it's July 28th. I'm making this video after the Wolverine. Everybody's seen it. So if you've seen the Wolverine, tell me what you liked about it. Tell me what you hate about it. Tell me what produced the Silver Samurai to becoming a goddamn robot. And that's what got me mad. The Silver Samurai was a machine. It was not a person. So that just reduced it to nothing. So they basically killed another franchise. And I hope they don't kill it again. So Hugh Jackman will return again in X-Men Days of Future Past. And as X-Men Days of Future Past comes into theaters and takes that next step into the evolution of humans and everybody we love, you gotta respect what they're doing and respect what they're trying to give to the people. So this is Fat Man DD1 coming to you, come to me saying I'm Fat Man, you not, so fuck you, and I'm out. Peace.